Hey there, my name is Tammy. Welcome to my channel. And if this is your first time visiting, I really appreciate you being here. If you've been with me for a while, thank you very much. Um, I, I can't tell you how much I enjoy having you on this journey with me. Um, I've been noticing that, there's a lot of attention to histamine and breast cancer and so forth on the activity on my videos. And so I'd like to keep up with whatever it is you might be looking for. But in the meantime, one of the things I want to talk about today that I've spoken about kind of briefly in other ways is with regards to the immune system. And this is going to be probably pretty brief. I just did some content work with aromatherapy as a lifestyle, and it just came out while I was working on this. And I thought, you know what, I need to share this with everybody because it's an important thing. And that is when the immune system is complex and we make health a very, very complex thing. But truthfully, wellness is simple when you look at it this way, that the body is taxed and really what it needs is it needs to be soothed at the cellular level. And this is essentially what I'm teaching people to do. Um, you also definitely want to address the symptoms. You want to support the activity of the autonomic nervous system. You want to help stabilize the immune system, and this is what the beauty of essential oils is. It's compact. It's like you can get a couple of oils that can do all of that, and that's what's really freaking amazing about it. At the same time, I want to highlight here something, and that is whenever we have any kind of symptom, it doesn't make any difference if it's a cold or a flu or the rash or it what you have is and especially with autoimmune disorders, you have what's called a healing crisis. And a healing crisis is, and I've heard too many people say, well, equate a healing crisis to where you've gone to, maybe a holistic health practitioner and you walk away and you're just like riddled with pain. I mean, you feel like achy and you just feel sick and I've heard people, or you take supplements and you feel like crap. And I hear people go, well, that's just a healing crisis. You'll get over it. Well, there's some truth to that. A cold is a healing crisis. You've been sick days before you ever broke out into symptoms of a cold. Flu is a healing crisis. You had the symptoms long before, you had the bug in you long before there was um, the symptoms. Same thing, allergies is a healing crisis. The point that I'm getting at here is a healing crisis simply means that the body is eliminating and it's deactivating and attempting to eliminate the offenders, if you will, faster than the body can clear it. This is important to understand when it comes to the stress mechanism, because when the body is stressed, and if you live on planet Earth and you're watching this, your body's stressed due to the environment. Our environment the chemical age has set us on fire. The body is angry, it's fighting back, it's doing everything it can to keep us alive. However, there's two primary systems that get jacked up in all of this, and that is digestion and lymph. The lymph stagnates. If the lymph is stagnated, and yes, you can potentially be getting massages and maybe getting physical activity, and maybe you don't have as severe symptoms as maybe other people do. But the fact is the lymph, again, I can only speak in general terms because every body is different. So, with that said, with the lymph system attempting to clear these microbes and these offenders, if you will, rapidly, but the body can't keep up with the elimination process, it's going to come out of your nose, it's going to come, from your eyes, it's going to come through your skin in the form of rashes and hives. You're going to have chest and chest issues, respiratory, lung issues, because the lungs are a form of detox. The skin is a form of detox. We also detox through our nose. If it's severe enough or it's a different type of microbe, it may be vomiting. It could be diarrhea. Okay, so these are all forms of the body trying to eliminate these. And so when you're getting these, your best bet is to, at that moment, really help move the lymph. Move it. Oils that help move the lymph that are okay without medications. If you take medications, these need to be double checked. That is carrot seed oil, bay laurel, grapefruit, and goldenrod. Those four right there would be an ideal mix to support the elimination process. Again, though, you cannot be taking medications with the first three I listed. But that, and then once you're over your illness, then the best thing for you to do is to begin to really focus on keeping that autonomic nervous system and stabilized. Focusing on stabilizing your digestion. This is the reason why I've been talking a lot about gut dysbiosis and some of these things on these videos. These are important. Staying on top of these is essential for not just preventing colds and flu, but for also preventing future health issues, because truthfully, our children are in need of a better future than what's being predicted for them. And that is another reason why I'm teaching what I'm teaching. So again, if you'd like to know more, I would love to have you join aromatherapy as a lifestyle. You can sign up on that by going through my website on the services tab and clicking on buy now, and you can join in, and I'll add you to the Facebook group. I'm contemplating making this just a live course altogether. If that's something that you would be more interested in. And I mean, the Facebook group are doing weekly live discussions, but not live presentations. And so if a live presentation is something you would be interested in, let me know. The cost would be more to have me live and on a weekly basis, but yet I'm happy to do it if that's something that people are interested in. So I'm just putting that out there because that's something that occurred to me today. In the meantime, like I said, you're invited to join me over there because we talk about oil ideas. I mean, different oils that you can use. I teach you how to select oils based on medications that might be being used. And this is a big thing because 65% of the population, at least in the United States, is on some type of medication. So knowing how these work together is a good idea. No, better than a good idea. It's necessary. So, like I said, with regards to the healing crisis, it's really it's a flare up of symptoms, and all that's telling you right there is the body is fighting on your behalf. It's doing everything it can to get rid of the irritants, and what it's really needing is help it flush it and move it faster. And when you're sick and you don't feel good, you're not out there exercising. So there's other ways to actually move that. All right. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate you very much for being here and joining me. And let me know if you have any questions. It's it's been I'm not gonna lie, it's been a very difficult last year for a couple of different reasons personally. And so I'm really kind of I'm enjoying being back and beginning to really engage with you even more so. All right. And that said, please join me on the Synergessence Facebook page. The link is in the description box also, which is just a group that I hope to find more engagement in as well. Okay. So anyway, you guys take care. I will talk with you later.